Hello everyone, my name is Shai. Today I will be reacting to the return of NCT 127. I'm looking at the regular, but it's the English version. I will obviously be checking out the Korean version out. It will be out in a couple of days, so you guys can look forward to that. But I'm checking out the English version first. Obviously, as everyone is aware, NCT 127 added a new member. It is Jungwoo. So what I thought about NCT 127 was a bit wrong. I know they are a closed unit, which means no one can go in. Like, it's fixed. It's like the lineup is what it is. But with the addition of Jungwoo, I've come to realize that fixed means, a fixed unit means that they can go in, but they can't go out. So, yeah. And then I also heard that Jungwoo is actually the last member to be added to 127, and people are saying that it's because 127 adds to 10. So now NCT 127 is now 10 with the addition of Jungwoo, so it's going to be interesting to see whether or not they actually do keep just these 10. Because I don't know, like, if they're going to add any more or what, because I initially thought that, 127, you can only be added due to certain reasons, like there's a special reason why you're going to be added, but I don't know. But that's what I know so far. So anyway, I'm going to get straight into this. This is NCT 127 regular English version. Here we go. Dude, how scary must have been to walk with that tiger. Ooh. Ooh! Oh yeah, this is a challenge. Ooh. Ooh. Dude, is that tiger actually real? Because it looks CGI. Oh, that has to be CGI. That tiger is way too buff. Oh, the endings has Korean. vibe of it is so different though, because you know I'm used obviously listening to stuff in Korean. I've literally stopped listening. Just for me, for some reason, I just haven't found like as much like hype when it comes to English songs, or like English like songs in English. I haven't found like that hype that I used to love about songs, especially from what I used to listen to back in the day, which is why I turned to K-pop. So like this definitely has a different vibe. Like I haven't even seen the Korean version yet, so I'm curious as to how different it's going to be. But I've gotta say, dude, props to the non-English speakers for, you know, doing a whole song in English. Because, you know, especially with, like, the words they're, like, singing and whatnot, there's definitely pronunciations that some can't say, but there's literally nothing wrong about their English. Like, at some points, I would think that this would, if I had, like, there's a, how do I want to say this? You can barely hear any accents at all. Like, or, like, any trouble with pronunciations and whatnot, because, like, when from what I hear, when it comes to like people, I don't want to make this general, but like in Asia, mainly, I guess. Oh my gosh, I don't wanna generalize, but I guess in places like China or Japan or Korea, it's hard for them to pronounce certain letters, like L, B, and whatnot. But I can't hear any of that. Like, it sounds like, this sounds, unless I definitely probably have to listen to it again, but for me, this sounds like perfect English. Maybe just a little bit here and there, but there's literally nothing wrong with their pronunciation. And like I said, props to the non-English speakers for, you know, singing in a language that's definitely probably hard to learn, and whatnot. So, like I said, first and foremost, like, this was good. The reason why I'm just, like, not hyped, like how I usually am with, especially when it comes to NCT 127, like, I really love NCT 127, it's just a matter of fact that, like, when it comes to English songs, the vibe is totally different. If you understand what I'm saying. It's pretty good, though. Like, all I can say is just, like, dude, props to the non-English speaking members, for, like, you know, singing in the in English first and foremost. But it's pretty awesome. I really like the song. I'm just wondering what the Korean version sounds like, because it's definitely gonna have a whole different vibe to it. To me, the English version, again, this is 100% my own opinion. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. But the English version to me is like, it's definitely something you would hear on the radios. The reason why I'm usually, because, you know, I've done a couple, I think I've done one other, well, I've done only 127 with Touch, I think it was. And you know how I got with that one. I was really, you know, pretty hyped, pretty, like, cooing over them because it was so cute. But, like, obviously my interaction here is so different. It's mainly because I don't know what it is with English songs. Like I said, I haven't really listened to much English songs lately, mainly because, like, not a lot of it suits my taste. As of late. So, like, mainly I've been listening to stuff in Korean, maybe Chinese here and there. But that's aside the point. Just mainly because, like, just all in all, I don't know if it makes sense what I'm saying, but for me the vibe of this is, like, so different to what NCT usually does, and it definitely might be the fact that, like, I'm not used to, well, I obviously am used to hearing English songs. It's just that with NCT 127, God, I don't even know how to put this in words, like, just simply put, it's just, like, for some reason, I don't know if it's because this is in English, or if it's because I was expecting something else, or whatever reason I can't think of right now. I'm not as hyped for this, like, English version, but it's good. I really like it. That being said, I'm really curious as to what the Korean version sounds like. I'll definitely, because I'm going to be filming these back to back, I can definitely give you, like, my full opinion and everything in the Korean version. So you guys can wait for that. That will be out probably in a couple of days after this is put up and whatnot. So yeah, all in all, simply put, as of right now, for some reason, I'm just not hyped about this one. I like the song. It's pretty good. It's pretty groovy. I really want to give a shout out to the non-English speaking members for, you know, singing in a different language. Obviously, especially when it comes to English, there's certain, like, words that are hard to pronounce, certain, like, letters that are hard to pronounce, but they did it flawlessly from what I could hear. So I'm really, really curious about the Korean version. So yeah, I cannot wait to hear that. Like I said, I'll give my full opinion and everything, and maybe I will, because I'm filming these back to back. So after this one, I'll be filming the Korean version. So I'll give like my full, once I figure out why I'm not as hyped with this one. After, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.